What's up guys, it is me, Trash Salsa. Welcome back to another video. Today, I'm going to be comparing my new Kel-Aire to my original Kel-Aire and just seeing some similarities and differences. I noticed Tori the Fan Man does these types of videos and I never really cared to do them because I never really had too many fans that were similar. But this is my first duplicate and I'd have to say it is pretty weird looking in front of me and seeing two of the same fan. I haven't had that feeling before, or at least sight, so it's definitely interesting. So I figured, like Tori, I figured why not compare these two fans, because I have my original Kel-Aire that I got a year ago, and then I got this one, which is more recent. They're both the same model and the same everything, but there's some differences and some, so I figured I would compare them. So here we go. So the color is the same. We got this, I don't know what you would call this, but it's brown. The knob is the same, so that's something that's the same. However, the speed sticker is the same, but the condition is not. This one's more yellow and more, yeah. It's a windy day. I'm at my other grandparents right now, and there's this air conditioner in the window, and it's this very windy day today, so you're gonna hear some of that annoying sounds. But yeah, this one's just a little bit more tattered and torn rather than this one. The handle on this one's looking pretty good, but in this one there's a chip. This one has a classroom, like Lovenheim, that must be a teacher, and then that's the room number, whereas mine didn't come from a classroom. So this is Goodwill, this was on Craigslist. Screws. Now, I shared some screws, so these ones are actually from this fan, and these silver ones are from this fan. I had to do a little bit of swapping because I swapped these front grills. This is actually this fan's front grill, and this is actually this fan's front grill. The reason why I swapped them is because this is my main Kel-Aire that I use at home, right? So I decided I'm going to put the nicer sticker from this fan onto here by swapping the grills. So this fan, since it got the worst grill, this grill didn't have a sticker, so I made one. So that's one difference, and I noticed a little bit of a tint in the color is a little slightly different, slightly whiter, yellow, or original sticker, I should say, and this is a custom sticker. However, the blades are the same, so that's one thing. And this shaft is properly sanded, and this shaft I didn't have a chance to sand it, so there's that. Slats missing, there's one there. And there's one over, or two over there, so. The sides of the fan are the same. They both have that hole for the stand. Their plugs are the same. Actually, no, they're not. This plug's got little bumps on it. And this plug is more like one of the liquid ones. Interesting. Now, this belongs to this fan. This belongs to this fan. So that's pretty interesting right off the bat. This house is really old, and I swear, I keep hearing these weird sounds at night. Oh my god, there's all these cords everywhere. Yeah, I don't know, I'm gonna tackle this issue. Don't use extension cords. Normally I would, but all the outlets on the walls in this room are buried. And they're actually floor outlets. That's how old this house is, are floor outlets. Which makes things a pain. Back grills. They both have an original sticker. Now the one on my fan's a little bit worse on the corner, but I had to keep mine here on this fan because this fan actually has a defect, which is one difference. This has an extra screw, so I can't swap grills because of, so. And that's mainly the main reason why this fan's actually going to be seen on this channel, because that is a rare defect, which I never even heard of before, never seen before. And mine obviously doesn't have that. And this has an extra screw hole with the screw. So because of this defect, that's really the only reason why this fan's on this channel right now. Otherwise, I won't even be making this video. Because the fan would just be like my Kel-Aire. What's different, right? But anyway, the motor is the exact same. It's the early 70s version of the Macmillan Square Stator. The only major difference is they're usually crooked on the mounts, and they don't use an oil port. They use an oil hole, which is a really old thing. But they both have the same motor. I'm just comparing the motors from like the newer Square Stator and like Lakewoods to the old Square Stator, which is what we have here. Yeah. Pretty interesting. They both have different startup sounds, which is, I honestly surprised me with the same motor and the same blade set. But this fan has like a weird sound. Here's high. Okay, for some reason it rattled on that one because of the stupid cord. And this one kind of sounds more like a Lakewood startup sound. So the main difference is this one's a little bit more vibrant. So I'm not going to really run the fans because it's late and I don't need to wake anybody up with these loud fans on high. And they run the same. They run exactly the same, so I'm not going to, there's nothing to compare with that. Pretty interesting. I don't know how much they weigh. I'm actually curious because they're not that bad. One other difference with these two fans is this one has this really creaky cabinet. It's not doing it now, but when I was working on it, I think I have it on video. This whole cabinet was bent weird, and it was like see how the top is like this? When I got the fan, it was like this. It was like bent, so I had to like bend it back, and so the whole cabinet's kind of creaky. Now with the grills on, I don't think you hear it anymore, but it's definitely worth mentioning because I don't have any fan that does that, and mine certainly doesn't do that. So anyway, that's the major comparison here. All in all, comparisons are the grills are swapped, and this one has a defect, this one does not, and the condition is slightly worse on this one, and that's basically it. So yeah, this is just a parts fan, just a spare. I don't really need that one, but this is my main Kel-Aire, so yeah. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this little comparison, then I'll see you guys in the next one.